student. In this video, we are going to discuss the problems of worksheet 5 and 6 of unit 3, which is integers of mathematics class 6. Look over worksheet 5. In the worksheet 5, you have given some questions based on addition and subtraction of integers. In previous video, I have discussed with you about the negative of numbers. In question number 1, you have to write the negative of the following integer. It means you have to write the negative of the given numbers. Like in question number A, minus 3 means negative of minus 3 is minus of minus 3. It means it is equal to plus 3. Negative of negative gives us positive. So our answer is plus 3. Similarly, you can solve all the questions like negative of 5 means minus of plus 5 equal to minus 5. C, 100 plus 100 means minus of plus 100 is equal to minus 100. Similarly, you can find the negative of the given integers. In question number 2, fill in the following blanks. The first one is done for you. First one, number A, is given to you on the basis of first and on the basis of the operation of integers. You have to solve the given question. Like question B, 12 minus 7. We can write 12 minus 7 as 12 plus negative 7, means we have to add positive of 12 with the negative of 7, means in the given box we can fill minus 7. Similarly, you have to solve all the questions. You have to just find out the number which can we add to the given number and will find the required answer. In question number 3, subtract the first integer from the second one, means you have to subtract the second given integer from the first. In question number 3a, the first integer is equal to 9 and second integer equals to 4. So you have to subtract first integer means 9 from second integer means 4, means you have to subtract 9 from 4, means negative of the difference of 9 and 4, which is equal to negative of 5 minus 5. Similarly, in every question of question number 3, you have to subtract the second one from the first one. Either it is a positive integer or negative integer or 0. So answer can't matter, just you have to subtract the second one from the first one. Now come to the question number 4. Subtract minus 6 from 3 and 3 from minus 6. In this question, there are two conditions. First one, subtract minus 6 from 3, and in second condition, 3 from minus 6. And the question is, are the results same? Means the answer of in both condition are same or not. You have to find out the answer of two conditions given by the question and you have to compare that they are same or not. In question number 5, sum of two integers is 48. Means if we add two integer, either it is positive or negative, the result is 48, and if one of them is minus 25, means among that two the one number is given which is minus 25, means minus 25 plus second number, second integer is equal to 48. Find the other. You have to find the other number which is when added in minus 25 gives 48. Now in question number 6, subtract the sum of 38 and minus 49 from minus 100. In this question you have to give enough time to understand the question. If you confuse in the question, you can't get the proper solution and proper answer. In question number 6, sum of 38 and minus 49 means first you have to find the sum of 38 and minus 49. Then you have to subtract the answer, find out u from minus of 100. After understanding this question, you can solve it easily. Otherwise, in any confusion, you will find the wrong answer. Now, let's check to the solutions of 4, 5 and 6. In question number 1, condition first. Subtract minus 6 from 3. I have subtracted minus 6 from 3. It means 3 negative of negative 6 gives us positive 6 is equal to 3 plus 6 equal to 9. In second condition, subtract 3 from minus 6 means we have to subtract 3 from minus 6 means minus 6 minus 3 means negative of 6 plus 3 is equal to negative 9 minus 9. So in first condition we found that the answer is positive 9, and in second condition negative 9. So our result is both are not same, means the condition given in the question is not same. Now question number 5. Let the second number be x. I have supposed the unknown number as x. You can take it anything, y, z, a, b, c, anything. According to question, the given condition is sum of two integers equal to 48 and one of the number is minus 25, means x plus negative of 25 is equal to 48, means x minus 25 equals to 48. So x is equal to 48 plus 25 and the 73 is the required answer. Now question number 6. Subtract the sum of 38 and 49. As I have told you, first you have to find the sum of 38 and 49. Sum of 38 and minus 49. 38 plus minus 49 means 38 minus 49 means negative of 11 is minus 11. Now second condition is subtract from minus 100, means subtract minus 11 from minus 100. Minus of 100 minus minus of 11, it means minus of 100 plus 11 equals to minus of 89. So gives enough time to understand the question. If you understand it very well, you can easily solve the question and find the right answer. So give enough time to understand the question and then find the solution. Now worksheet 6. In the worksheet 6, you have to answer some questions like write the appropriate sign of the product. Means you have to find the product of the given question and you have to just write the sign of the integer in the given boxes, like minus 3 multiplied by minus 5 means minus 3 multiplied by plus 5 gives us negative 15, means negative is our required answer. So you have to fill the sign of negative minus in the box. In question number 2, you have to write all the answer after multiplying the number, like minus 5 into 6 is equal to minus of 30. Similarly, you can multiply all the numbers and you have to write the answer with their sign. Now question number 3. Question number 3 is as same as you have previously solved the question using distributive property. In the question 3, you have to first take common of the number and make the pair of rest and find the answer. In question number 4, write the integer which when multiplied by minus 1 gives, means minus 3 multiplied by minus 1. Write the integer which when multiplied by minus 1. It means you have to find the number in which we will multiply by minus 1. Then we got minus 3 plus 19, 0, 74, minus 69 and minus 100. So you can easily find this as you have solved the question number 1 of worksheet 5. In question number 6, you have to compare like the question in worksheet 5. First you solve both the part left hand and right hand side part, and after finding the answer you have to compare the answer, is it greater, smaller or equal. In question number 6, what will be the sign of the product of the following, means you have to answer the sign only. Sign of your answer is your required answer. 7 negative and 3 positive. In start you can write 7 times negative and multiply it by 3 times positive. So practice over the given question number 6, give sufficient time to understand and solve it carefully. It is very simple after understanding the views given in the question. Now I am going to show you few questions solution of question number 3. In question number 3a, 1234 multiplied by 567 minus 234 and 567. In both the term you can see that 567 is a common factor, so I have taken as a common 567 from term 1, 1234 minus 234 from second term, and it gives us 567 multiplied by 1000, and the required answer is here. So I have utilized the distributive property and very easily I have found the answer. You have to apply the same rule in all the given question by rearranging them or using distributive property. Like in question B, 739 multiplied by 99 minus of 739. As I have told you that 1 is a factor of any number, so you can imagine 1 over here and solve it. Like 739 as a common factor from first term 99 and minus of 1 from second term equals to 739 multiplied by 99 and minus of negative 1 means positive 1. So 739 multiplied by 100 is equal to the required answer. Similarly, you can solve all the questions. In question number 6, I have told you to multiply the number of times of negative and positive to understand the concept of integers. In question number 7, you have to write true or false in the given boxes on the basis of the properties of integers. The product of two integers is always an integer. You have to think over that by the properties, definitions, and you have to write true or false without looking over the answer. You have to solve it by yourself with the help of the properties you have read earlier. So give enough time for the integer. As I have told you earlier that it is very useful chapter for the senior classes. In the next class 7 you have to solve the chapter rational numbers, in which you have to apply all the rules of integers. So study carefully and try to solve with the help of properties. Thank you.